I'm a corporate lawyer and I specialize in employment, executive compensation, and pensions. I came to this practice area through a somewhat convoluted route. I started out as an employment lawyer, and then early on, I found myself interested in pensions, which came as a complete shock to me. After practicing in pensions for several years, I moved to executive compensation as well. I now practice in all three areas, which is somewhat unique in Canada. Typically, these areas have been distinct. To my mind, clients are better served by having one practitioner with all these three specialty areas, and it really is following the trend of what we see with our U.S. counterpart firms. And I've been very fortunate that Davies, being a transactional corporate law firm, has given me the platform to do this. Well, I'm very fortunate I have my particular practice area because I hate to work alone. I work every day with my colleagues in the securities, corporate, and tax groups, and I'm always working with a variety of people at our clients, from general counsel to the CFO to the VP of HR. A good example for me of teamwork would involve the Tim Hortons deal. Our client, Burger King, acquired Tim Hortons. Internally, this involved a deal team led by Patricia Olasker and a number of other senior securities lawyers, down to a number of articling students, banking lawyers, and myself on the executive compensation and executive employment side. We work together day in and day out. And by day in and day out, I mean that literally. We were there all night, and the most senior person and the most junior person on the team was there. In terms of our collaboration with the client, we dealt with 3G, who's the private equity fund that owns Burger King on a daily basis, as well as with Burger King. And often their needs were somewhat different. And we really came together as a team internally and managed both external clients to get, accomplished, which was really a truly novel deal for Canada. My mentors have taught me the importance of hard work, discipline, thinking analytically, servicing clients, and collaborating with your colleagues. In particular, Patricia Olasker has taught me the importance of hard work, diligence, and enthusiasm for your job. I have to say, there's nothing quite like working with Patricia. For one of her clients, Pershing Square, we had a call at 11 o'clock on a Sunday night. While I was horrified, I think Patricia was actually thrilled, and it made her Sunday night. So certainly if I learned about working hard and continued dedication to your job, it's from Patricia. Pro bono work is something that's incredibly important to me, and I believe it's important to give back to the community. In particular, I've worked extensively with the Laws program, which is run through U of T, and it's geared at grade 11 and grade 12s at Central Tech, and it involves mentoring them. And when I first started doing this, I think I thought it was going to be like a movie, and I was going to meet a grade 11 and get them to U of T and straight A's. And I quickly learned that that doesn't happen in real life. But giving somebody even the opportunity to have somebody read over their essay, look over their college or their university application can make a tremendous difference. And I was certainly privileged in my upbringing, in my education, and this is something I never want to take for granted. So giving back to students who might not have these advantages is incredibly important to me. Currently, I'm doing work for Own the Podium, which supports young Canadian athletes. This is something I feel strongly about. Athletics are extremely important, and in Canada, many young athletes struggle with the financial constraints of their sport, the necessity of attending school, and I think every advantage we can give them will better them as individuals and better Canadians as a whole.